So to complete this training, we need a third-party integration website like zapier, inboxroadmap, whatever you choose. We can do this task using any integration network, and we need a CRM login access like Engagement and MG, and also need access for Gmail for Google Sheet. First of all, we transfer our data into Google Sheet using Webhook method. Then we transfer our data into the CRM, right? So for trading purpose, I'm going to show you how to transfer such data like testing endpoint URL and production endpoint URL. So if you understand this method, testing point URL and production endpoint URL, then you can handle the whole all method like field name. You can handle all this data. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I telling you that if you just know how endpoint work, then you can transfer all data, all custom field data into the CRM.
Okay.
So let's log into our CRM. I going to show you how we can transfer CRM data into Excel sheet, so that in this method you can transfer NG lead into the Excel sheet, right? If you know how to transfer CRM data into Excel sheet, then in this way you can transfer NG lead into Excel sheet. Then you can connect Excel sheet into Engageway. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
first, in the first step, I will show you how to connect Engage-based CRM data CRM to into Excel sheet, and if you create any lead into Engage-based CRM, then you can see this list automatically added into Excel sheet, and later we transfer Excel sheet data into Engage-based CRM. So
Okay.
totally, first of all, we go to one, then two, then again we reach to the one level, so that you can understand the whole process and how it is work, and you can talk with support team in the in the support team, and you can give them webhook URL, so that they will add this webhook URL into their website. Then you can receive the data into Excel sheet.
Okay.
So let me show you. Let's first of all we need to create a Google Sheet. Gmail login. So first of all, we need to design our Excel sheet based on our data. Like if you want to transfer first name, last name, phone number of the details, like create a list Excel sheet like test data transfer transfer test lead transfer. Okay, then write first name, last name, product name, email. So we create a Google Excel sheet which contain first name, last name, product name, email, and we want to transfer our CRM data into this column, right?
I can't see. I
And
can't
if
see your.
oh sorry, I can
Okay.
so we created a Google sheet and added first name, last name, product name, email. If you want to add more column name, then you can add, right? You can also add phone number. Then you just match all the field with your CRM data. So let me log in to the CRM. So in this way, you can also transfer your angle lead into Excel sheet if you know how to do this. Okay.
Okay.
Like for example, we are going to transfer our CRM data into Excel sheet. So very easy. Copy, paste. Go to list. So for example, I going to create a login integrately. I also show you how to do this in the JPR account also. Logic is
Okay.
same for both JPR and integrately. Same logic. So search for the automation like Webhook. So select this Webhook and search Google Sheet. So via Webhook, we want to receive our data into Gmail Excel sheet, Google Excel sheet, right?
Okay.
So just first of all, you need to select the webhook, then select your app. Like we want to transfer the data into sheet, Google Sheet. Then we selected Google Sheet. Then go to next step. When a row is created in Google Sheet, select this option because this called row, right? If we add
Okay.
new data, then each data will be added in a row format, right? This called column name, first name, last name, and each, if we fill all the data, this called row, right? So fill in the data in a row of the sheet, right?
Okay.
Then spreadsheet row is created in Google Sheet. Then go to next step, go select. So a webhook is generated. A webhook URL is generated, right? Just
Okay.
copy this webhook URL, then go to Engage Bay, then go to account setting, then go to webhook, then just delete this webhook because I previously I created this webhook for testing purpose. Then click add webhook, give a name like we use in network. So event type, when a new contact will be added, all data will be transferred to the Google Sheet row. Then paste the URL of the webhook, click create webhook, and webhook is active. Then go to sheet, then go to our, then go to our website and let's create a data. Let's create a lead in our CRM so that we can receive this lead into the Google Sheet. Click create new, like first name like SSI, last name AMED, then email, the product name is like product name. So we created 4 column inside our Google Sheet. That's why I put 4 field: first name, last name, email, and product name. Okay. Then click submit. Then see our integration website. Click I have set this URL in webhook integration. Done, and check if we receive our data. So see, we are success. We test record received successfully. So we received the test record. See all the record. Like
Yes.
we added entity first name as Sifat. See,
I do.
and scroll down, last name Ahmed, right? And see our email address was this one. So it's interesting, right?
It is.
Many people don't know how to this. That's why come to me for this work. It's a tricky and very interesting part.
I don't know how you remember all of these things.
Then No, we are experienced person and we have to remember all these steps. Then see, we add a product name. What is the product name? What is the product name? Product name as cricket ball. Product name
There it is.
cricket ball, right? See?
I see.
Then go to next step. Continue. Then let's sign in. You need to sign in to your sheet. Click continue. Then just mark all the option as tick. Then click continue. Like we created a Google Sheet named test lead transfer, right? This one, right? Select this sheet, see the name. Clear?
Yep.
Then select worksheet, sheet 1. This is called sheet 1, right? See?
Yes.
Then select test and active. So that's great. Let's see. Let's check our sheet. See?
Yep. I see.
But we did a mismatching of the product name when I select the field. I did a mistake. I didn't match the field. That's why last name were mismatched. So if we want to, if we delete this and let's create another. Moreover, we can also edit this. So let me show you how to do this inside Zapier. Okay, maybe we did a mismatch. I forgot to match all field. That's why it's a mismatch data.
I see.
Understand? I forgot to
Yes.
I forgot to match all field. So let's do
Yes.
this same thing inside Zapier. So in this way, you can transfer your angle lead into Google Sheet. Then we can add our sheet into the CRM.
Great.
So before going to JPR, we can again let me show you how we can add our Google Sheet into our CRM for receiving the data. If we add a data inside this sheet, then we can see the data inside our contact list. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So let's go to our PDF file. Inside the PDF file, what the developer says, engage support team says testing endpoint URL, right? So testing endpoint URL, we need to provide them our webhook URL so that they can add their this webhook URL into the Engie webhook URL, and later you can receive the data inside the URL and you can create this integration easily. Like
Okay.
I added a webhook URL into CRM. See,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
so this is the webhook URL, and in this way you just copy this URL and tell the support team that this is my webhook URL. Please add this webhook URL into your lead into your website so that I can receive data. See what they
Okay.
said. Please define the secure URL you would like us to post lead for the testing integration. Please define the secure URL you would like us to post live lead to once the process has been tested, right? So you don't need to give the testing endpoint URL, you directly give the production URL because you already know how this works.
And the production URL is the one that was created and that
Yes,
you put into and
generated URL will be production URL, and here is the data field name. So you just match all the field name inside the Google Sheet when you integrate so that you can receive the MG lead into the Google Sheet. Later you can transfer data from Google Sheet into your engage based CRM. So it's super easy and everything will be automated, right?
okay.
Also, you can send follow-up email for follow-up email campaign from the engage bay easily. If any leads are added into the Google Sheet, then a new contact will be created inside the engage bay contact list. Then a automation campaign will be received to them. Clear? I know how to create a automation campaign inside the engage bay. You already got training about this.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
So in the free plan, you can create 5 automation and 200 tasks easily. Free plan. Let's select app like Sheet, Google Sheet. So if we want to transfer data from Google Sheet, first of all we need to select our sheet. When row is created in Google Sheet, create contact in active. No. Then search. So when row is created in Google Sheet, create contact in Engage with CRM. Got it? So just so I think you already know all the 3 steps. Just select the first step. We are going to do this. We need this first step. Don't need this two step, others two step. See,
Right.
when row is created in Google Sheet, create contact in engage-based CRM. We don't need this. When contact is created in engage-based CRM, create row in Google Sheet. We don't need this. We just need this.
Yes.
We can delete this webhook or off, switch off, because we are going to retrieve our data into the sheet again. Then select the Google Sheet. Select sheet, spreadsheet, test lead transfer. Select worksheet, sheet 1. So first name, control. So we need to put our API key. Where is the API key located of Engage Bay?
Up on the top.
Maybe this API key will not. REST API key.
It's right up at the top right. It's up there. See?
Go to maybe
Bottom. Right there. Right there. Right there. It's right in front of you. No, it's up top.
API key.
It's right next. The API REST key is right there next to the Java. No?
I lost this option.
You see it?
Where is the key located?
Up at the top. Go up to where the Java key is. And then right over to the right. See? REST API key. Down. Right next to the Java. No, not there. Right on the screen.
Okay, you can log in.
Behind. Right
Account
here.
setting, API key and tracking, API and tracking. No, this is
You
REST
see
API key.
it?
This one. Yes, this one is
Yeah.
REST API key. Oh, I have a eye problem. Then click continue. So match all the field. Product product name will be hockey, right? Then original list. Then email will be this one, right? Email already matched. And first name let us and delete this. No. So you notice that how I match the data.
Yes.
Then last name will be this is the last name. Row number, first name, product name, email, first name, last name, last name. Then test. Let's check our CRM contact. So we received first name, last name as Asma Akhtar, and this is the email. And where is the product name? Let's check our product email. See, okay,
I,
product
yes.
name as hockey. So it's interesting part really. You know how to do. In future, you can do any integration easily. Test and active contact with the email is address. Okay. So we already have a data with this name. So it's already active. Go to our connected account. See.
Mm-hmm.
So
You see.
this is how you can do this. This is the all step of integration.